What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, I'm not going anywhere.
No. Listen to me. My question is, what do you want
I
me to
want to
do?
be able to take my son fishing before I die.
Okay, so you want to take your son fishing. What day you want to take your GPS be removed? Is that correct?
That is the start, yes, Your Honor.
Judge, we're opposed. This is everything assault about firearm. So we're unagreed with the total removal of GPS.
All right, so with the motion to remove GPS is going to be denied. And here it states that
Judge, do I have a chance to reply?
Sure.
This is a self-defense issue. He has not been found guilty. This is a decorated veteran, 3 Purple Hearts, the Bronze Star. He felt that it was reasonable, no shots were fired. The guy who is alleged the complaining witness is running around without a shirt in December, stone on his butt, causing problems. He approaches my client. My client shows his gun.
As he goes.
The guy comes after.
Okay,
him.
let me ask you all this. Counsel,
Yes, ma'am.
did you view this?
Yes.
It's on video, ma'am.
Okay, so this is where we are.
He was telling my son he was gonna kill him because he was white.
Well, stop. So this is where we are. Where we are is I have that there's another judge who put you on GPS for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Another judge, stop. So that's what you're on for. Now, what I'm saying is I'm not removing the GPS. So the next question is, you say in your motion that he's fully employed, correct?
Judge, he is 100% disabled. He was working with the National Guard and DPS down at the border. But since the arrest, he has not been able to assist them. He was teaching marksmanship, I believe is what you were doing.
So I'm a trained scout sniper for the United States.
All right, I don't think,
I was teaching them in weapons and pistol techniques.
all right, so I don't believe with the nature of your charge, they will allow you to continue.
No, ma'am, that's why I had to lock up my ranks and stop. I have no, that employment is not coming in. It's just my wife and I'm barely making it.
Judge, may I interrupt?
Sure.
He is a veteran diagnosed with PTSD and other issues. I had a client. There's been issues where he's actually called pretrial in a suicidal mode. Okay. I had a client, same situation with him. They GPS'd him. He committed suicide.
Okay, so let me stop everybody right there. Do not put it on this court that somebody's going to commit suicide because they're on GPS. What I have before me is what I have before me, sir. What I have before me is that they're charging you with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. If somebody wants to file a motion for an examining trial and call witnesses, they can do that. If somebody wants to call in a witness for this hearing, you all can do that. But right now, both sides are just giving me argument. And what I'm telling you, sir, and what I'm telling your counsel is another judge placed you on GPS for an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I don't have any information.
Yes, ma'am. He done that because I live so far away. I live in Eagle Pass, Texas.
Mhm.
And that's why he done that.
All right, so here's my question, State.
My
Yes.
mental health is suffering. I haven't had a chance to see my doctors. My physical health is suffering.
Mhm.
I'm in remission right now with stomach cancer.
Okay.
My own home become my prison.
Okay, so I don't think anybody's listening to what I'm saying because everybody is entrenched in what their arguments are. So the first question I was asking you, because in your motion, it says defendant is gainfully employed. So what I was going to, well, I know you're shaking your head no, but that's what your counsel put in the motion. Defendant is gainfully employed. That's why, time out, listen. That is why I was asking, are you employed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because I'm sure the state is not going to have any objection to you working. You're going to remain on GPS. Now, the next question, you're saying that you have doctor's appointments you need to make.
Yes, ma'am.
State, are you going to have any objections to him being allowed to go to his doctor's appointment? So he'll be on partial for his doctor's appointments. He'll be able to go to his doctor's appointments.
I can't go to church. I missed my father's funeral. My son's coming in a week. I haven't seen him in over a year and a half. He's a Marine also. I'm
Mhm.
not gonna be able to see him.
Mhm.
Your Honor, this is detriment to my health.
Judge,
The only reason I used my weapon was to escalate the force. I know how to escalate the force. I'm a Marine. I didn't use, I pointed it at him.
Judge, I'm gonna set up check at this point. I think they're going with the facts of the case.
They are. And this is what I keep telling everybody. This is what I want everyone. Take a moment, decompress. This is what I'm telling everyone.
Thank you.
One, You're telling me he's a veteran. He has a Purple Heart. This is what happened. Trust me, all of my male relatives have been in the military. All right. So your service is appreciated. But let me just tell you what my job is as a judge. Part of my job is, one, to protect the community, right? There are a lot of people who are on bond right now. They're on bond for murder. Some of them have GPS, some of them don't have GPS, because whoever read them their rights and let them know their conditions didn't give it to them, right? So the person who placed you on GPS, they read a report. Either you were arrested at the scene and you were brought in before a magistrate, and that magistrate judge decided that you were going to be on GPS. Then
I was brought in front of a magistrate and I
Yeah.
paid $100,000 bond to get out.
okay.
And I exercised extreme discipline and prejudice when how I'm taught.
Mhm.
When there is a threat,
Mhm.
not just to me, but to my family member.
All right, we can go off the record. Let me ask you
This
something.
family-
All right, so you're telling me all of this. What do you want me to do?
Ma'am, I'm not going anywhere.
No. No. Listen to me. My question is, what do you want
I
me to
want to
do?
be able to take my son fishing before I die.
Okay, so you want to take your son fishing. What day you want to take your son fishing?
Whenever I'd like to.
No, you need to give me
I
when.
I can't work on my ranch anymore with the Army National Guard or the DPS because it had to do with weapons.
Okay, so there you go. So,
I don't
so
have
we
that
know
anymore.
that's off the table. So my question to you is, you want to go fishing with your son. What else do you want to do?
My father.